What have been the challenges, or have there been no challenges?
There had been challenges, like one starting with the perception of the segment, wherein like me, every other Indian would treat this like a old age home. Building that awareness that this is very different from
So old age home is seen as negative, huh?
seniors negative. That's where a senior would typically go out of some limitations or constraints.
So children not looking after him, or it is seen
the
as
financial limitations, no family support. So that's when
they go to old
they
age home.
feel helpless, and then they go to old age home. But active living is where an individual goes by choice.
Okay.
With a aspiration that he wants to lead a good quality of life.
So happy life, playing, socializing,
enjoying the life is the intention to
Okay.
move to active living facilities.
So the
right?
perception was the first challenge.
Perception was the first challenge. Then the second one was, since it's a real estate driven play, it's a very capital intensive thing. Right?
Okay.
So to an extent, investment was the initial challenge. Though we had our own land bank, but then, construction demands a lot of cash flow requirement.
Correct.
Right. So initially we struggled with the cash flows, but then now, fortunately, the project is on self-sustenance mode, as in the revenues are helping
Fantastic.
us.
Good to hear.
Yeah. So that was the second challenge. Third one was building the trust in the consumers, right?
Okay.
Because we were first time into real estate, that too in a segment which is very niche, which is very experience oriented.
You got
right?
senior people with
People with maturity, with lot of expectation, with lot of hope, coming and settling with us. As a new entrant, plus we had a very differentiated product as compared to other senior living facilities. It was a big challenge in terms of, how do you pass on that passion, dedication and the commitment, because you don't have past expertise. The only solution I found out was, if you don't have expertise, gain the expertise. Right. So I had been doing a lot of research in terms of what's happening in the market, what are the gaps, what is customer looking at, right? And then the innovative approach was the first step to gain that confidence, right? Because then they never felt as if this is a project by a first time developer. That was clearly visible in terms of the entire thought process, the design part of it, right? So we are building on the trust aspect of it, because in senior living, trust is a very significant parameter when someone decides to come and buy. And it's not trust just in terms of real estate delivery, but then more importantly, post possession. How
Correct.
do you maintain those promises of the lifestyle that you have communicated?
जिद्द थी जिद्द है जिद्द रहेगी